Boom. What's good, y'all? Nah, but what's up though? I'm making this video because I feel like I need to address the reason why I changed my name. For those of you who know, I used to go by the name King Guttah. Got that name, hanging around in the hood. One of my turf dance friends, my brother, the one that really put me on turf dancing, slow motion. He the one that gave me that name. The name Guttah was given to me around, I think I was like, I don't know, I think it was like 17. I took it and I built on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really built on the name Guttah, and I took it as in like, this is not only the lifestyle I was living, but this is also my style of dance, and I want to keep it that way. It was very grimy. It was very gutter. It was very gully. It was very like in your face. It was boastful. Like it had real suck my dick energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean like in a sexual way. I really mean like a fuck off type of way. You know what I'm saying? So for people who don't live that lifestyle or don't come from that, it's a fantasy to be a part of that world. So within the dance community, a lot of people wanted to be around me or to know me or to be affiliated with me because of the lifestyle that I live outside of dance that I kind of brought to dance, if that makes sense. Being a hood nigga, having that one hood nigga friend, like don't get me wrong, I'm not like no crazy like murderer off the top, steal everything you got type hood nigga, but it's just like I was raised in a certain situation, and I was raised around certain people that caused me to be the way that I was. Literally a product of my environment. That's who I was, and like I said, people wanted to be affiliated with that so bad. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that energy, but when you start to get a little notoriety and you start to come up in the game in the dance world and stuff like that, like you accept it. And I was naive at the time because I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like I was young to the point to where I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't get me wrong, and it's not like people were clinging to me like, oh, his name's Guttah, he's from the hood, let me go over there and be his friend. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like people subconsciously see. That's why a lot of people who aren't from the hood sag. They wear all type of crazy hip hop clothes. They want to be in the hood. They got tattoos everywhere on their face now, listening to all the trap music, listening to all the hood music. And if shots go off, they're the first one to run. They're the first one to snitch. Or if somebody get into a fight, nobody throwing punches. You know what I'm saying? Everybody running like bitches. But Guttah stuck with me. And as time went on, I went to a lot of battles and I carried that Guttah energy, and I was very in your face, like trying to get it, real hustler mentality. That's how I was raised. That's how I was born. I was raised by the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Birthed by a queen. And like I said, over the years, it just built. But then the image, and then I started growing my locks. I had long locks that came down to about right here. You know what I'm saying? Once I started growing the locks, it was like, then I always wear a grill. Like I have a grill. I have top 6, bottom 8. I've had about 4 or 5 different pair. I have 2. I have top 6, bottom 8, and I got 2 right here. And I switch them out from time to time. But I've had a lot of grills in my life, and you know what I'm saying, like the grills, the tattoos. I got face tattoos. I got hands, neck tattoos, like on the back of my neck. So it's like that's how I was raised. Getting tattoos. I got my first tattoo when I was 15. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting tattoos in high school. So that's how I was. Like that whole image, I brought it to the dance community. Subconsciously, I built that image of Guttah as far as just like being a hood nigga that knew how to dance. That wasn't the goal. Like I wasn't like, I'm about to be a hood nigga that dances. Like no, I've been in situations. I've been in the nice areas. I've been in the hood. I just been exposed to a lot of stuff. But because of my close proximity and where I'm from and who I was hanging out with, hood nigga status. I started to grow and learn about like spirituality and just even about myself, and then I started traveling the world. Like I'm in China right now in my hotel room doing this video, but I started traveling the world and I just started seeing things in a different in a different light, I started learning about myself. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to change. I wanted to switch out the name Guttah because Guttah was somebody that I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody that I used to be. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I still was brought up the way I was brought up, and I still am the way I am. Don't get it fucked up. But at the same time, that's not who I choose to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a lot of crazy decisions growing up, and I've done a lot of stupid things, and it all, like I said, it all came under the name of Guttah. But that's not who I want to be, and that's not what I am anymore. So as I grew mentally and spiritually, the name Guttah almost became a character for me because, like, gold teeth, grill, nose piercing, I had a face piercing, tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Gold. I wear a lot of jewelry, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's real. I wear a lot of jewelry, and it's like it became like a fucking video game character you could pick. And then I was always dancing to the trap music because that's what I listened to. Like, I danced to trap music, like, you know what I'm saying, gangster rap, whatever y'all call it, whatever names y'all put on it. I call it hip hop. But I listened to all that stuff outside of the dance studio. But then I danced to it inside of the studio, and it was like, oh my God, that's like a little piece of the hood for this next hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, I just felt like I was a video game fucking character or something, and people only want to be around me because of how I was brought up, or I might slap the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on the situation. But now, like I said, I've grown. I've learned to take myself out of situations that I don't need to be involved in. I learned how to speak a certain tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned how to explain things in a different way that people can understand without me coming off as an asshole or a complete dick. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where, like, I felt like I had to be Guttah here in the dance world and life, and this now when I come home, like, nigga, I want to turn on some Maxwell and shit. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get some R&B in my life. I listen to R&B. I grew up on Maxwell, Music Soul Child, like the neo soul type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just felt like I always had to put on this costume. And Guttah went from a person who I naturally was to when I moved to LA and I started doing a bunch of shit, and then it was like I became a character. I became like a motherfucking I became a character. Like, it was just like, I don't know, man, I'm not feeling this shit. And the more, like I said, the more and more I started getting in tune with my spirituality and just myself and just being on these long trips, like, by myself in a hotel room, by myself, and I have nothing but time and think, and 10 plus hour flights to travel and shit, just being alone. I started to learn, like, bro, like, I've not that I'm grown, but I've grown out of that. I've grown out of that name, Guttah. I will forever be Guttah. It's tatted on the back of my hand. On the back of my arm. Don't get me wrong. I will forever be Guttah. I will forever be that person. But I have to break away from that image that you guys, or that a lot of people was seeing from Guttah, if that makes sense. Like, I had to break away just from that energy of, like, people being intimidated by me because I had long dreads and gold teeth, tattoos, and I was just looking at people. I wouldn't, because I'm a very standoffish type of person, so I would just sit in the room and I'll be content, but it also comes off as like, I don't fuck with me energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't want to come off like that. You know what I'm saying? But then I also didn't want people to just be hanging around me because I did. So it was like a bunch of shit that I was going through in my head, and then I just felt like it was time to split from that, just to step back away from that. You know what I'm saying? And like, it started off with me, like, not understanding, like, why I feel like I don't want to be doing this shit. Like, I thought it was dance. I wanted to quit dance for a long time. Like, me falling out of love with dance, but it was deeper. You know what I'm saying? So I kept praying on it. I kept thinking about it. I kept manifesting, like, you know, an answer for me. What's going on? And I realized it was more so, as I've grown, it was me, like, more so breaking out of that skin that I was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was me, like, just, I wanted to just take this shit off. Like, take it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped wearing my grill for a minute. I took out my eye piercing. I took out my eyebrow piercing. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like I just want to get out of it. I just want to what do I have to do to get out of it? You know what I'm saying? And then it became a point to where I was like thinking about cutting my hair. The seed was planted like damn near 6 months before I did it. And I was thinking like, man, like what's going on? Like, is it about that time to cut my hair? Let's rewind. While I was having those dreams about cutting my hair, I also was having like I also had an epiphany. If I changed my name, it'll take away that feeling of me jumping out of me wanting to get out of my skin away. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I need to change my name. I'm not Guttah. I started realizing like I'm not Guttah. That's not who I am. Like words pierce like a sword. It's in the Bible. I think it's like Proverbs 12, 14, 12, 16, or something like that. And words have power. So when people kept calling me Guttah, I just was like getting irritated. Like, what? Like Guttah, what? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? So I realized like that's not me. That's not who I am. So I said, fuck it. Boom. The name is meaning. The meaning of the name Mo-Zhee is firstborn. If y'all don't know, I am the first of 5. I have 5 brothers. I'm the very first of my kind to do what I'm doing in my family. So it's firstborn, and I look at it as firstborn. I'm the firstborn son, and I also look at it as I'm the firstborn to be strives. Not even, I wouldn't say striving because anybody in my family could do it if they put their mind to it. But I'm the first one to take the initiative to just pursue what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? And not really have a fallback plan. I'm the first one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to always keep whatever name that I choose, I'm going to always keep King in front of it. King Mo-Zhee is the name. Mo-Zhee for short. King Mo-Zhee. King Mo-Zhee. I also got an AKA alias, Long Live Mo-Zhee. That is my music. King Mo-Zhee is my dance. Long Live Mo-Zhee is my music. If you want to understand the correlation, King, long live the king, long live King, long live Mo-Zhee, long live King Mo-Zhee. It all goes hand in hand. King Mo-Zhee, long live Mo-Zhee, long live the king. You know what I'm saying? So also for the people who think you can still call me Guttah because that's what you know and that's your preference and that's what you feel like you want to be entitled to by calling me that, just know that I take it as disrespect. I'm a man. A grown-ass man. I pay my own bills, got my own car, have my own life. I don't have anybody else paying anything for me. I am a man. I was raised like that. As a man that won't take any disrespect. I'll let it slide the first couple times, but there's only, depending on who you are, there's only a certain amount of times you'll get. So if you feel like you're one of those people that you want to continue to call me Guttah because that's what you feel entitled to do, just know, depending on who you are and how many times I have to tell you, there's consequences. I'm not gonna threaten anybody, but I'm just gonna say there's consequences to your actions or to your words, which you may or may not say. Now I'm gonna take it. If I told you once, twice, if we're friends and you know what I'm saying, I gotta tell you a couple times, that's cool because I understand it's gonna take time for you to get it in your head. But if you care, you'll get it the first couple times. For the people who out of country that may or may not know that, you know, or out of state that may or may not know that's catching on late, I get it. I understand. I'm open to correct you as many times, especially if we're not like immediate friends, but we cool. I see you time to time. I'm good with correcting you. But if you tell me to my face like, oh, I don't care what your name is, like, I'm going to call you Guttah because that's what I know. Or I can't get with this Mo-Zhee, I'm going to call you by your real name. Like, if I didn't let you call me by my real name when I was Guttah, what the fuck makes you think I'm going to let you call me by my real name when I'm telling you to call me Mo-Zhee? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, don't disrespect me to my face because that's how I'm going to take it. I don't care what you say or how your energy may come off. I'm going to take it as disrespect if I tell you to call me one thing and you do another. Thank you guys for riding this journey with me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much from going from King Guttah to King Mo-Zhee. I was going through a learning process, a growing process for myself, and I appreciate everybody if you haven't gone through it yet, you will. It's life. It's one of the hardest things to do, to go from one thing to another, especially when you're getting paid to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. King Mo-Zhee, King Guttah, King Mo-Zhee, Guttah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Mo-Zhee. Boom. If you don't feel comfortable calling me Mo-Zhee, you can call me King, because that's never changed. You dig what I'm talking about? So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm late. I got to get up out of here.